privilege and honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Mac, you may What God has joined together, let no one put asunder. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Maclean Alexander.
Mr. and Mrs. Maclean Alexander! First speaker this evening is going to be our maid of honor, Miss Lauren Long. Everybody, give her a round of applause.
All right. My mom once told me to marry your best friend, that I would always have someone to laugh with, someone to cry with, and someone to love me unconditionally. Today, Mac and Natalie, from this day forward, you have someone to laugh with, someone to cry with, and someone to love you unconditionally. Life is just built of moments, and it's what we decide to do with those moments that count. Those are not my words. My dad told me that on my wedding day. And today, this is one of the best moments of my life because I got to stand by my sister's side and watch all of her dreams come true. I love you both. Welcome to the family, Mac, and I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations.
Buddy, I'm Mac's brother. Some of you guys know me, some of you don't. I am the best man today, which is quite an honor. I've known him for about 32 years, give or take. Which means I've known him longer than most of you guys. It gives me a little unique perspective on it. I'm the only one that's actually seen him cry. The only one, I think, that's seen him cry. And it was... I have. Really? Wow. The only time I remember is when my parents took away his dirt bike. And it says a lot about him that you don't get between him and his engines, first and foremost, but that he keeps his composure pretty good. And he doesn't know it, but I don't really tell him this, but I really do look up to my brother quite a bit. He used to drive me to orchestra practice. I was kind of the weird kid. I used to sit on the subwoofers of his Blue Ranger on the way to orchestra practice, and it gave me like way more street cred as a 7th grader when I showed up in the back of his truck. So in high school even, you know, I was trying to be cool and fit in, and I was welcomed into auto shop class as like a savant after this guy. It was like going to Harvard or Oxford after if Stephen Hawking was your parent, only for like cleaning carbs and changing oil. It was great. Everywhere I went, there was like these little trails of things that made me look up to him in these ways that I didn't understand at first, and then I got to know him through these little pieces of legacy that he left throughout my life, and it came through in these strange ways. He's a pretty straightforward guy to an impressive degree. He knows what he likes, and he'll tell you that. He's not going to go out his way to impress you, but he'll tell you if he's impressed and he means it. He's rational. He saves people for a living and almost kills himself doing it. He never brags, he never boasts, and sometimes he gets hit by lightning and falls off ladders. I think he probably does it on purpose. It's a little much, Mac. You don't need to try so hard, okay? In short, Mac is probably the realest person that I know. Truly, he's the truest, realest person that I know. It's fitting then that he met Natalie, who just so happens to have ended up being one of the realest women that I've ever met in my entire life. To be honest, I wasn't quite sure what kind of woman you'd end up with. But I never imagined a match as good as you guys. I never pictured something that perfect in my head, and I knew it as soon as I got to hang out with Natalie. You know, I was thinking about love, trying to write some of these things and what it means to everybody, and I think it's pretty simple. I think it's how much you're willing to do for one another and how immediate your concern is for the other person. It's an irrationality, really, for this other human being over everything else. Love is actually madness. Love is madness. And it's pretty damn apparent that Mac and Natalie are mad for one another. I saw a video of her on Facebook recently, more excited than anyone should ever be about him catching a fish on ice. And Natalie's never been ice fishing, as far as I know, before this. And she's out there hollering and cheering them on in the freezing cold when the house and the supermarket's right down the road and it's nice and warm. And that's madness. It's madness to do that if it's not something you're normally into. And that's love. And that's real. And Mac, you actually listen to pretty much everything she says, which is surprising. And if I ever want to convey a message to you, now I know how. And I'm pretty sure that she could tell you to quit your job, join a commune, and you'd be fine as long as you had your fishing and your farming, you'd be good. You'd change it. You'd change your life for her, and she would change for you, and it's apparent. You're not just mad about each other, you're good for each other. You're so good together that it's infectious, and everyone here knows it. We all feel it. We all see it. We all love you. And I just want to say toast to you guys. May you love forever how you love right now.
Twist and tangle of fate that burned my heart. get your film.